The guard's making his rounds. Because that's glass, right?
That's my sync sound. Is he actually making his rounds? Are we dead?
Oh, I thought we were.
How's it going? This is Lane.
And this is not Lane. So
they're never gonna know your name. 5 episodes in, I think I'm the only one who's ever said your name. Oh gosh. The guard's making his rounds! Let's go!
I've only said it like 3 times.
I cut that out, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't. Yeah. Who knows?
Me from the future is probably upset at what you did or did not do.
There you go. You from the future can eat my ass.
I don't think you would want to.
You don't know you from the future.
Things have changed.
Things will change. If I have anything to say about it.
You make it sound so enticing. All right.
Oh, you know what? I'm in.
Oh, wait. It's true.
The prophecy's been revealed. There it is.
He was right. All right, something's wrong with you.
We're so close.
Yeah, I know.
To being where we're going to have to decide whether or not we're reading stuff or not. Oh, gosh. Oh.
So twisted.
You're twisted. Well, in that case...
You know, I'm realizing now, Ilya's got some...
happy to help you.
Ilya's...
Go ahead.
Ilya's got some serious lippage going on.
Lippage?
Yeah.
She's got some fat lip?
Yeah.
I just wanted to quote that thing that guy told you the other day, but I feel like it's too much.
Yeah, it was a bit much.
We'll just slide on by that.
Yeah.
We'll just fat lip right by there. Just go on by.
All right, so what he said was...
Oh, you're going to say it. Oh, gosh.
I went
it's too much.
I went out of...
No, go ahead. I don't care.
I went out of town with a buddy of mine's band to help them run merch. And then we had to stay with another one of the bands, stayed with the bass player, because the guy who originally we were going to stay with had some family things going on, so we called an audible. So we stayed with this guy, and he has a wife and kids and stuff.
Who's audible? Go ahead.
He had a wife and kids and stuff. So we show up, and then it wasn't really... Everything didn't get like crazy until the morning. He was like dead tired, sitting there watching Tron, and everything seemed like normal. He's kicking back, drinking a beer, and I was like, "Hey, thanks, man, for letting us stay here." Me and all the guys like, we're gonna sleep all on the floor on the couch and stuff. And he looks at me, he goes, "You know, you're the smallest guy, so it'd be best if you take that top bunk back there." And I was like, "Top bunk, sweet." Forget he has little like twin girls, and it was smaller than a twin. It was ridiculous. I was sleeping on an iPhone 5, basically.
Sleeping on an iPhone 5? Yikes.
Freaking Finding Nemo sheets and all. It was dope, though. Really, really appreciate the guy helping us out. So I climb up there, almost getting myself killed. Wake up, and one of the little girls comes in. Was like, "Hey." I was like, "Hey, little one, what's your name?" She goes, "I can see your underwear." I was like, "Good to meet you."
That's a weird name. She's killing it.
And she was telling me that I was trying to get down from the bunk because there was no ladder. And I really didn't want to jump. She goes, "Just jump." It's like, "I don't want to jump." She goes, "Just jump." It's like, and their sister walks into the room and goes, "Who's going to jump?"
Who's jumping? We got a jumper in here. I'm ready for it.
Oh.
Can we video it?
It was, I finally jumped and she was like, "Whoa." And I go in the living room and...
You actually jumped?
Yeah, I jumped down.
Nice.
Confirmed broken ankles. Started to kind of pull myself together. The guy made us coffee and all that, and that was great. And he cracked open another beer, and I'm like, "Isn't it 10 a.m.? He's like, "Well, you know, I don't have enough to get drunk, so, and it's just sitting here. I gotta make room for more beer that I'm buying today." I was like, "All right, that's one way to put it." And so he's got Game of Thrones playing on the TV. And I'm like, "What?" And so Game of Thrones doing its Game of Thrones thing.
Yep.
And then he's cruising through the channels. Cruising through the channels and comes across.
I thought he said something about Game of Thrones. Wasn't he just like...
He was like, "I love this show."
During a sex scene, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was like, all right. Okay. Not something I would necessarily watch, but okay.
Oh, it's good, though. Not for the sex scenes, but it's just a really good show. Anyway.
and he was cruising through the channels, and he was like, "Oh, Tomb Raider," and then got on the topic of Angelina Jolie, and he was like, "Man, she's got some serious DSLs going on." I was like, yeah." She was like, "I'm talking, she's got some cocksuckers." I was like, "All right."
Okay, my guy.
And everyone just died laughing, and I'm like, "There's like 2 6-year-old girls in here." And he went on that for a bit, drinking some more of his Miller, down my coffee, and we got out of there. But that was it. We ran for the hills after that comment.
It's too much. No.
Oh, he also said that Jolie's suffering from,
Ouch.
from her body eating her breasts for sustenance.
What?
Because
What
she's
did you
getting
say?
older. I don't know what that guy was on about, but he was hilarious.
Who was eating what? Did you just say?
Angelina Jolie's body is eating her breast for sustenance.
I was fucking listening to this cat and I hear something. What? Man.
He was a character, man. That guy was fun. Need to hang out with him again.
That sounds pretty
His
great.
band was pretty dope.
What was his band?
I forget the name.
Alright.
They told me, but...
Is that the one that didn't have a singer?
No, that was actually the band before him, I think. I think he was the headlining band. I was pretty exhausted for the whole thing, but managed to sell some stuff. One of the bands playing there, their vocalist, I think, had quit like a few days prior, but they were still going to do the show.
Hold on.
Oh.
Keyboard setup assistance? We're fine, thanks.
Thought we were going to get into a little bit of a difficulty.
Nope, nothing? Alright.
Cool.
The Mac just wanted us to have help with the keyboard, apparently.
Have kelp.
It was like, how are you supposed to play that game without your kelp?
Diet Dr. Kelp! One of the bands, a few days prior, they were already on for the show, but their vocalist just quit, so they decided to play the show still and said, "You know, anyone in here that wants to come up here and do vocals, just..." And so it was just
hop up.
And everyone was just hopping up there doing, like, some were really good, some were really bad, just doing a bunch of metal scream vocals, but it was a fun time.
It actually did sound like fun. Where was that at?
That was up in Tulsa at Badass
Tulsa?
Renee's.
You got a state for me now?
Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Cool.
People
We live in,
Oklahoma
by the
are
way,
like,
we live
what?
in Texas.
Yeah.
Really close to Oklahoma is where we live.
Zip code being this, address is
Address
this.
here, so our social security is...
But, yeah.
Woof.
Why are you trying to get your ass kicked?
He ain't gonna do shit. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
But, yeah, that was a great venue, great sound and such.
Sorry, I didn't know. He was like, "Get away from my woman! I will
You're gonna
murder you!"
While I was
yoink this sword real quick.
while I was selling some of that merch, I sat there and talked with this chick for 10-15 minutes trying to figure out her shirt size because she was worried if her boobs were gonna fit or not. She's like, "Yeah, it's just get it from my mom. It's
Get it from my mom. They're big, right?
It's like it's those German titties. You know how it is." I was like, "Yeah. So what size do you
What
want?"
size do you want? I don't know. What size looks good?
It's like I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to assume anyone's shirt size or anything because that could be rude. So it was like, I was like, "I'll let you do the talking." even
Triple
though-
XL.
That would be much. Oh man.
This is like not even that big at all. She's like, "What? What? I don't know."
You need a sleep shirt.
I mean, you always do fine with a sleeping XL.
Yeah, sleeping XL. It's great.
Sounds like a whole thing.
Yeah, and she came back later and she was like, By the way, if you haven't surmised it already, she was plastered drunk. She came by later again and was like, "I just feel so good. I want everyone to share in this euphoria." And I was like, I gotcha.
Uh-oh. Gotta fight some mongrels here.
Mongrels?
That's their names, right?
Is that what they're called?
What are they
in Dark
called?
Souls?
No, they're called
I
Titanite demons, I
I
think.
think they're just Twilight beasts. But there's one that thinks he can square up to you himself.
Yeah, he's just got another thing coming, I tell you what. Well, he's invincible.
He's got those invincibility frames.
Fucking iframes there. With his spot dodge. What is this, melee? He's playing on ledge here? What's going on?
It's crazy. We are not competitive melee players by any
No.
means, though. Love
The
watching it.
closest thing we are is competitive in 4, Smash 4.
If that
But
says
that's
anything.
not. We're not that great in that.
Competitive as I have gone 0-2 in pools.
Either. 2 in bracket, but I'm still feeling it. Still. I'm skipping this. You cannot stop me.
I can't.
I'm
It's
not
already happened.
fucking watching these damn spirits blabber on slow motion. I can't stand them. Even when we get there, I'm probably gonna skip those. Unskippable in the freaking past. Ah!
It really made you feel the grind and the annoyance.
I hate those things. Skipping that. We're so close. You can't skip it. All right, that's fine. It's not that long. Anyway, sounds like you had a good trip.
It was a good trip.
That was you and Bryce, right?
Yeah, me and Bryce, because Bryce was filling in drums for the guys.
Well, you
And
got your own band, right? Right? I don't know. I'm not trying to inform the audience of your band.
I'm not Jake or Bryce and saying at the very first moment I get a breath on a microphone.
Right? Hi, I'm Bryce from Saints Can Lie. Check it out.
But you could just call me Bryce.
But you can call me Bryce. Yeah, but
I was gonna call you Bryce anyway.
you gotta plug the band, dude. Never mind.
I'm just gonna reel that
I'm
back.
just gonna reel that back in. Tell you off camera. Off camera.
Totally.
They have a camera. Why don't I tell you now?